In Star Trek, was it like a progenitor of the cell phone due to the communicators?
Yeah, Star Trek
You are
created so
correct.
much technology that we wanted that it forced people to make it.
You create it.
Hey,
Anyways,
this
well,
is
Spy
Scrub
TV
mode.
show.
yeah, welcome to Scrub
What?
Mode, the podcast.
We're on
that
Scrub
sits-
mode?
We're on Scrub Mode right now. Welcome.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome
Hello.
to the podcast. My name's Julio. I'm joined by my two buddies. There they
I'm
are.
John.
And it's Ryan.
We both did that thing.
Don't worry
again where we
about
held
Julio.
the door open for the
He's
other
having
guy.
a memory lapse.
I already introduced myself. Anyway, welcome.
That's true.
It's a looser format today. We're just gonna hang out and chat. Maybe bring up some stuff. I had some ideas, but it's just one of those days. One of those days, I think.
Yeah, let's start. Do you want to start with like the Star Trek stuff? You were talking about it off mic. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, why not? I guess the cell phone was kind of invented because of Star Trek, right? The flip phone specifically.
Yeah.
Because of communicators.
That is what I recall based off an episode of a History Channel special. I'm not sure if that's true.
It's funny. I remember watching a documentary about the creation of cell phones as we know them, and all the technology that goes into them. But when each technology was invented, like touchscreens
Yes.
were invented for like I think nuclear stuff. Like I think it was a way to interface with a computer directly that they needed,
Mhm.
so they invented the touchscreen.
It's
for
so
that.
funny because everything else about nuclear is so chunky and
Yeah.
old school because they don't want,
Mm.
you don't want your nuclear power plant online just in case.
Yeah,
Someone
you
decides
don't
to
want
do-
it.
Just in case.
you
I
don't
have to
want-
say I'm pretty pro nuclear power, but it makes sense why you wouldn't want someone to do a funny prank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want that hooked up to the.
No one
to the
would. No,
to the
yeah.
internet.
No one wants that smoke, you know?
I am reading now, I'm checking myself. The first flip phone was called the StarTAC, and it was
Oh.
directly inspired by Star Trek, at least according to its creator, one Mr. Martin Cooper.
Martin Cooper.
Yeah.
I'm seeing this information.
He's also the guy who made apparently the first mobile phone call in 1973, according to his Wikipedia page.
I think I
That's
heard of
rad.
that guy. He didn't say anything valuable, I think, in that.
Well,
phone
didn't
call.
on the first phone call ever, didn't Marconi or whoever, wasn't he just like ahoy hoy? Like that was it. I hope.
Was that
again,
him? I
this
thought that
is,
was
this
Alexander
is not me.
Graham Bell.
Yeah, this is not me fact checking myself, but I'm pretty sure he was like, "You shouldn't say hello on the telephone. You should say ahoy hoy." And it just didn't catch on.
He's all like, "This is a new technology, and I need to create a cultural precedence. So, screw saying hello."
Remember, on the phone you say ahoy hoy.
And they're
Sorry.
like, "Nah, we're not gonna do that."
Checking myself, it's Alexander Graham Bell, not Marconi.
Yeah.
But yes, indeed, he thought you should say ahoy hoy.
That's funny.
That's what I thought. I was all like, "That doesn't sound right." Alexander Graham Bell was the phone guy,
Okay.
or at least
Yeah.
landline guy.
Yeah.
I
But,
guess like shadows to current tech people who are like, "This is how culture should be," and people are like, "That's weird."
Mm-mm.
Well, my dog's barking. Anyway.
But yeah, you're right about Martin Cooper from StarTrek.com. He was working for Motorola. He's Motorola's inventor, and he's still alive.
Oh, good for him.
Maybe.
Dogs hate Motorola.
The dogs hate Motorola. I
They hate
understand
it,
it.
dude.
I understand the hate.
You know
Anyway.
what? He might not be alive.
Oh,
I had to look at the article, and
I've had this guy for
it was
5
about
minutes,
like
and
11
you're
years
breaking my
ago.
heart.
11, 12 years ago.
Oh man. Anyway.
Sorry about that, everybody. He might not be alive. Yeah,
We hope-
he
Martin Cooper,
actually
if
he
you're out there, we hope
Wait,
you're alive.
yo, wait, what the fuck?
What?
What?
Apparently he passed away today.
Really?
What?
What's the
that
date?
can't be right. That can't
That's
be
gotta
right.
be AI slap. Hold on.
That can't be
his
right.
name? What's his name?
Martin Cooper.
Martin?
Martin Cooper, is he
He
dead?
didn't just die today.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
he's
you're
not
right. The
died.
Wikipedia page.
He's not died. He's not died.
The
He's
Wikipedia
alive.
page says he died today.
Yeah, that can't be right. That can't be right.
No, it's Wikipedia. Hold on.
Martin Cooper.
No way.
No, he's what? February 26th, 26.
They can't be.
That's time of recording.
They're like pre-gaming him right now, dude. They're
They're not. No,
They're prepping him,
died.
dude.
Yeah,
I don't know.
died.
It's
He died
kinda
in
fucked
Chicago
up.
today.
Yeah, there's
It's
news
kinda
articles
fucked
for
up.
it. He died in Chicago today. Well,
Wow.
that's
Speaking
What?
of the devil,
You're
I hope
kidding?
we didn't.
yeah.
Damn.
You're not kidding. This is for real.
This
real.
is
Not
for real.
play.
Unless it's all a hoax, which is unfortunately
No.
always possible.
No, it can't be.
That can't be right, dude.
No, man. No, I can't believe we talked about a guy on the day
Did
he
we
died.
kill him?
Did we kill
We
him? I don't
can't.
think
We
killed
can't.
him. No, we can't. We couldn't have. We
It's
couldn't have
impossible. He's 97. He
done it.
he can't just die today.
If this episode goes viral because of Martin Cooper and the fact that we talked
I
about
wouldn't.
him
I
on the day
wouldn't
he
think of
died,
it like that. That's impossible.
I will say it's
Anyway.
unsighted on Wikipedia, and I can only
bet-
find one article on his death. So, like, I hope not, man. I hope you're still out there.
Apparently, his first ever words on the cell phone when he made his first mobile call was, "I'm calling you from a cell phone."
That's better than a hoy hoy. I think we can all agree.
That's way better.
that's way better.
And
than
I mean,
that.
like that must have been incredibly exciting.
yeah, be like on the street on the phone.
It's crazy that the phone could have like two resurgences as like major
Yeah,
like
The first event,
technological breakthroughs, right?
yeah, yeah.
First, the
fir-
landline, where it's just like, hey, you can hear me through this wire. And then the second time, it's like, hey, you can hear me, but through waves.
Yeah,
Very awesome.
it's kind of sick.
It is sick.
Yeah, and now we do everything on the cell phone, including doom scroll.
Kind of, yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I think there's a third big innovation to the phone, which is when we put computer in the phone. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
when
that was
Apple-
maybe in
yeah,
that
when
negative.
Apple was all like, what if we put the computer at your fingertips?
Yeah,
And then everyone was ruined. Life ended right there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Society collapsed immediately.
Yeah. Maybe we
Not-
don't need cell phones.
Actually,
you ever think of that?
not really.
You ever think
but-
of that? You ever think that maybe we shouldn't have
I think
access to
I don't want
technology?
to sound like a Luddite, but I do.
I'm a little
My
bit of a
belief
Luddite.
that technology has made people's lives better, and that, well, if everybody had access to vetted information all the time, people would make better decisions. Has been like pretty thoroughly shattered.
Yeah.
yeah.
So if that's
Yeah.
the point, I think the cell phones may be a net negative. But I
I think I think the
I don't want to be a
again,
doomer.
like it did.
Yeah.
So when Apple came out with the phone, with the computer in your hand situation, with the iPhone and all that stuff, at least that's how I remember it. It didn't fall apart immediately, like, you know,
no,
society wise
I
or
actually
anything. It was when Apple then started pushing their dang marketing campaign of there's an app
Okay.
for that.
Okay,
No,
so when
I
I,
think-
when I Google Martin Cooper still alive, it says yes, Martin Cooper, the father of the cell phone who made the first cell phone call in 1973, he's still alive as of early 2026. He's 97 years old. So AI says he's still alive.
I wouldn't-
and
I don't
Wikipedia
know.
says he's dead, but Wikipedia doesn't provide a source.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
So are we being
but
trolled?
what were you gonna say, John? That's good.
Oh,
though. That's
I'm-
good news.
I'm fact checking myself before I open my stupid mouth again, but
Big old gullet.
it just there. Oh God, what's his name? A guy just put out a great video that connects the dots from Lotax banning hentai on something awful to
on
the
Something
current
Awful?
political situation. And how people like Steve Bannon use the rise of like apps and Warcraft gold farming to like make
What
people
the-
crazy.
Make who
Those
crazy?
things all
People.
seem like they
Make people
shouldn't
crazy?
connect.
They directly connect.
Wow.
How
It's
does
an-
Warcraft gold farming and low
Because
tax
Steve Bannon
removing
made most of
hentai
his
from
money
something
used
awful?
to fund right-wing crazy people and get conspiracy theories out there. He made a lot of that money from gold farming and WoW.
What?
He's
Yes.
not
Was
mined
he
the
like?
actual
Did
gold.
he farm gold for people? Was this
No,
his
no,
like?
he had people in China and the third world
Oh,
farm
of course,
gold for
of
him
course.
to sell to World of Warcraft people, and then he took that money and he and Epstein gave it to people who would further right-wing causes.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Yeah, it's like
Was
this,
this
it's
in the
not even a
files, too?
conspiracy theory. It's like this is documented, taxable fact. Anyway,
Was this
that's
in the
a bummer.
files?
Yeah, part of this was in the files. Part of this
Holy
is just
moly.
known because we knew that he's admitted he's like, yeah, I made a lot of money, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Bummer Town. I'm gonna veer
We're
out
not
of
going
Bummer
to
Town.
spiral in this episode.
Could
Not
you
gonna spiral.
imagine like one of the email conversations, like
Yeah.
about the World of Warcraft gold farming situation?
Well, that's that's not in the files. That's just Steve Bannon. But like, let's.
Yeah.
I'm taking
I'm
the
just
wheel.
saying-
I'm turning.
just
I'm making a
it'd be
hard
funny.
right.
It'd be funny if Epstein was just like, so what's like the update on the gold farm?
Yeah, how's the
And
gold
then,
farming
like,
going?
Yeah, and then Bannon's just all like, well, the Alliance kind of attacked our dudes in Orgrimmar, and we can't really.
I'm sending real life hitmen to go.
Now I'm sending. I'm sending my fucking. Oh god, I'm blanking on the other faction's name.
Horde
in,
Alliance.
in the Horde. Sending my Horde hitmen to attack the Alliance that killed our gold farmers.
Yeah, horrid.
Ugh.
Yeah, pretty gross.
All right. Fun stuff though. What fun stuff is going on?
All
I've
I'm
been
saying.
listening to this one heavy metal song called Captain Goat. Have you heard of it?
I have not.
Nope.
Is that
It's
the
by,
band
it's
or
by
the?
It's by Avatar. The band is called Avatar.
The last metal band.
Yeah. Avatar.
I tried.
Metal band with big blue cat people.
Yeah.
Ah.
Avatar. Captain Goat. It was a single that came out. It was good. I liked it. It came. When did it come
Avatar,
out? It
the
came
last
out
metal
in-
bander.
But yeah, I like the song. It's like a sea shanty. It's about
I do like a sea shanty.
It's like a sea shanty, a metal sea shanty about Captain Goat, who's like a goat-headed man who rows a boat in the sea.
Okay.
That sounds
yeah,
completely cool.
It's pretty great. I like it a lot. You should check it out.
No problem.
I'll
We'll
listen to
listen
that.
to it
Listen
later.
to a lot of new music, I guess. That's about
On
it.
that thought, whatever happened to the sea shanty trend?
Yeah, huh?
It ran its
Pirate
course.
metal ran its course, I think, maybe.
No offense. to
Pirate
those
metal.
who
I
are
just
still
mean like
rocking it,
those
but, you know.
TikTok like choruses where people just started sea shanties during
Oh yeah, I
like,
remember
COVID.
those. Once was a man who
Yeah.
I thought that was a pretty cool trend.
Those are
I
fun.
thought that was a pretty uplifting trend where
Yeah,
people
people
were just
working
kinda
together.
chilling.
Yeah.
Was that a co-commitment with the pandemic? Is that part of why it's disappeared? Is people don't have time to stitch together 20 different?
20 different sea shanties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And maybe, I don't know. All it did was just kind of like impressed me with the fact that there was like so many like available musicians on TikTok.
Yeah.
Just like an impressive amount of talent that just kind of sits around on TikTok. I'm sure that's like a rude thing to say, where it's like they're not sitting around. But like they've got incredible talent and they're using it out there.
Yeah.
It's just, guys, you gotta hire these people.
Yeah.
They got abilities.
Yeah. More power to the people on getting recognized, I guess, on the TikToks. It's cool.
I'm of the
just
fucked up
getting
opinion
recognized
that
in
artists
general.
should be paid fairly for their time.
They should be. But yeah.
It's a little unfair that like especially being in like an artistic field, just getting like short-ended all the time.
Yep.
You know,
It's like, come on,
But,
guys.
Or
Like
it's
half
so
of the
hard-
things that like people are doing. Oh, okay. Half of the things like people are doing is just like half of the entertainment that all of you are watching right now are like done by people who put in a lot of time and effort into making sure that thing is enjoyable. Just
I
pay
need to
them
watch
fairly,
Sinners
man.
still.
Sinners is really good.
I
hear-
haven't watched Sinners.
Oh
That's
my god,
true.
now we
I
can't
need to
talk
see
about
that.
it.
I can't
My
talk about-
Sinners experience is like my group of friends who usually like watch bad films with got together to watch it, and we were like, oh my god, movies can
It's
be
a good film.
You can derive enjoyment from a film the way the film intends you to derive enjoyment from it.
I guess so.
You can enjoy stakes and drama and character arcs and
I guess
artistic
so.
talent on screen. What a concept!
Yeah. Yeah,
Why
remember
would you
good
do
movies.
such a thing? Why would you create such a thing?
Yeah, Sinners is good.
That's cool.
Sinners
I gotta
is like
check out
probably my
Sinners.
favorite thing I saw last year.
Wow. I gotta see it.
I guess we I don't want to spoil anything if you both haven't seen it. I'm going to assume the listeners haven't
have
seen
not
it, but
seen
it's
it.
it's like good. If you have Max, you can just go watch it. It's great.
It's funny. You know the rapper Baby Keem, he
Yeah.
he did a song with Kendrick Lamar, a new one recently, and they
Oh, nice.
mentioned Sinners
Yeah.
in that in the song, and it's like, man, now I really got to see it.
Yeah, Doc, you really should. It's like it's fantastic.
Oh man, I bet.
I didn't know they made
gotta-
a new song
What's the stream we
recently.
got again? I forget. That's my problem.
Max.
That's-
Max.
HBO Max. Okay, I think I have that. I think I
Yeah,
have that.
my partner and I have been, my lover and confidant have been watching The Pit on Max, and every time it comes on, it says presented by Max. It doesn't say HBO Max or whatever. So we're just like,
Who's Max?
yeah, we're like, oh, it's our friend Max. I don't know why he hates cartoons, but that's our friend Max.
Hmm.
He also brings
Max,
me
you
all my
should stop
Zach Baggins
hating
content.
cartoons. Oh, nice.
Oh man. HBO Max. Zach Baggins is on HBO Max.
Yeah, because Max and Discovery merged a few years ago, so that all the
Oh.
shit that was on the Discovery
Oh,
app is now
right.
on the HBO Max app.
Okay.
Yeah, the monopolizing of cable
Of
content or whatever.
media.
Only they hadn't kicked all their cartoons off Max, and now
It doesn't
they're
make sense,
making
man.
bank on Tubi.
Is
Oh,
it
it's
true there's no way to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog online now?
I would not be surprised.
Oh,
It,
man, I
it
think I
seems
heard
like a
that.
true situation, like a heavy, like Morgan Freeman on white background, true written on the bottom
What does
situation.
that mean?
You haven't seen that? People just use that image as a meme, like a reaction meme. It's just a picture of Morgan Freeman just like looking like stoically, and then underneath it, it just says "true."
I prefer the
That's
Tim
it.
Robinson. That's real.
That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that.
Speaking of Tim Robinson, those
I should.
proxy cards I saw of the I think you should leave are really
Yeah.
funny
Oh yeah, for Magic.
for Magic. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they made some proxy cards. I think I showed them to
Bits.
John.
They're not official, but they're good.
No, of course not. But I need to see those. You
I'll
need to
send
shoot
them
me
to
a,
you. I think I
couple of
posted
those
them
images.
in the. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, speaking of
I have
Tim
to say,
Robinson,
while
and I
we're-
think you should leave. I definitely need to see his like two newer projects,
Have
which
you
is
seen Share Company?
I haven't seen the Chair Company yet. I need to watch that because that seems hilarious and insane. And in the
It's
same,
really good, and it made me feel viscerally uncomfortable in a new and different way. Like,
I need to see that, and I need to see his movie with Paul Rudd, Friends.
yeah, that's supposed to be for psychos, but if you're a psycho,
It's Can you click that link?
Can-
Brian? It's
Why
a-
does
it's a-
it sound like you're like
yeah,
beating me
Julio's
into
getting
like
our-
revealing my personal information?
It's a perfectly harmless.
Can you
link.
click on that link and then put in your funny numbers?
Sir, can you click on that link and then give me your social security number, and I promise I'll fix up this banking error real quick.
What was your birthday
Oh.
again?
Last thing I need is your mom's maiden name.
And then, you know what? Just put those 3 funny numbers on the back of your
Your
credit
credit card.
card. Just right over there.
Wouldn't it be so funny if you put those numbers that you're not supposed to put
Like
out
anywhere.
there, like you gave them to us? That'd be pretty funny. It'd be pretty random.
Yeah, just click that Instagram link.
My
Oh,
Furby
shit.
EDH has like a 45% win rate. I haven't played Magic in a decade, and it's like, and this is pretty good considering I'm playing in groups of 3 to 5 people.
That's fun.
I stop me if I've mentioned this before, but right, like because Magic has become Fortnite, it's really funny to be like, well, there's Sauron, there's Kratos, and there's Cloud Strife, and they all got killed by a Furby that got real long.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I made a deck that has Gandalf and was Eevee from Final
Pokemon?
Fantasy? The little wizard guy?
Vivi. Oh,
Vivi.
Vivi's supposed to be really strong.
Yeah, I made a deck that had Vivi and Gandalf in it.
You just
Oh,
had
no.
Mage Time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
wizards, all wizards. I just like wizards.
The wizards
That's my
of
favorite
magically
archetype
placed.
in the Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I think, yeah. This psychopath
Sorry, I had
playing.
a good time reading all those. I just think you should leave.
Yeah.
My favorite one's the just do it. You're rich.
Yeah, you're rich. That one's really good.
You
I like
have
the
to.
2
The guy
mana.
did it for
That's
you.
better. 2 mana, that's better, and all it does is just gives you 2 mana.
Yeah.
I like how the counter cards are all just all those scenes of him just being all like, I
You
don't
sure
think
about
you could do
that?
Are you sure about that's my favorite for sure?
Yeah, are you
Yeah.
sure about that?
Yeah. I think one of it was like 4,000 cheeseburgers, 1,000 cheeseburgers. It's
Oh,
just
and
like,
makes a bunch
55
of food
cheeseburgers, 55
tokens?
nuggets,
yeah.
55.
Very clever.
It's the pay
Yeah.
it forward. That's from the same episode. That's for
Yeah.
the just do
Yeah.
it, you're rich. That's the
yeah.
pay it forward bit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay for it. Ah, well, you got me.
I absolutely love Tim Robinson. He's so great. I know those it's like a little old at this point, but I still love it. It's great.
Yeah.
I think have you seen the Chair Company?
The Chair Company? I don't think I have. No.
That's his horror comedy show, and it's like really effective.
Oh man, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I think
The most
the whole
interesting
premise
part about it is he's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the character he's playing, who's going crazy, has a loving family who supports him.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Oh.
like it's really very different because a lot of the horror comes from like, man, your family really trusted you here with your fucking Jeep services. Don't fuck up again. They've really given you a lot of credit and room. You can't. Man,
You can't
it's your
just, like,
daughter's wedding.
doing
Just
this.
focus on that. This shit doesn't matter, man. You got to stop. You got to just stop and be there for your family, which is like, it's a visceral part of the horror because spoiler, obviously he doesn't. The plot has to happen, so he doesn't just be like, "This is
Yeah.
fucking crazy. I'm just gonna
Yeah, I should stop doing this.
I'm just gonna help my wife's new business that's doing gangbusters and help my daughter in her new marriage.
But no,
help her
he
plan their wedding, which he could do at any time, but he doesn't. Which is like, I'm doing a
No, he
horrible
goes on-
job of articulating why this is scary. But like the social horror of
You
it
have to
is
watch
really good. I'm like, it's a really, it. You know how weird his comedy is.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's half that and half his horror, which is also weird. Like it's not
Yeah.
quite Cronenberg. It's not because it's not really body horror-y except for in a couple of things. It's not quite Lynch, but it's like something. It's in the same.
I do enjoy
Ballpark.
his like concept of horror because it feels very much like just things he might think are just very scary.
Yeah,
I remember
And like
that.
seeing how like Tim Robinson like is in real life apart from his like skit personas, which is usually like very over the top, very yelly, right? But then
Yeah.
like when he's just in person in like interviews, he's like very collected and very like insightful about his situation and like, usually how like most like comedians who start coming into like the light of
yeah,
fame are like portrayed. But like it's also that like kind of inkling that it's just like I think this is just something that he might actually be afraid of in terms of just like how kind of inane but like socially like awkward it is.
There's a bit that like really the most haunting bit to me, and I feel describing it means it will not work, but he is tracking down a lead and he's in a bar and there is a dude with like a divot in his head and a big long braided Viking beard that keeps almost getting in his soup, and he's wearing baggy sleeves that keep almost getting in his soup. And at one point, Tim Robinson, he just turns to this guy and he's like, "Hey man, be careful. You almost put your sleeve in your soup," like trying to be a nice guy. And the entire bar turns and makes fun of him for caring, and the guy starts slamming, like people's elbowing his sleeve into his soup, splashing this thick, gross soup everywhere while everybody points and laughs at Tim Robinson for caring. I'm like, something about that. I'm an anxious person, but something about that just like really got under my skin.
It's one of those. Yeah, no, I definitely feel that from that explanation.
Killing me.
Like, I was just trying to be helpful. I'm sorry. I was worried for you. I'm sorry.
It's one of those like funny and like actually horrifying levels of horror for like if you're like even like a slightly bit introverted and like
if you're on the spectrum in some way, yeah,
and like a little bit too like self-aware. It's that level of like ostracization that you would experience for like thinking of like doing a good thing for somebody. Or it's just like, I could do a good thing. I could pick up like this trash and throw it away. But what if someone like starts yelling at me for like,
what if that trash is supposed to be there?
Yeah. Like thinking about others is like, maybe that's going to kill me.
Yeah.
Maybe not actually kill me, but like, like get someone
put
to
me
like
in jeopardy somehow, or make
point
for
their ire at me for no reason.
Yeah.
He's like, man, what did I do to you? Why'd you say fuck me for?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's good.
It's so good.
Yeah, I should definitely watch up on that. I need to watch those two things for sure. And Sinners. Those three things.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's super old now in terms of, like, internet life, but I gotta still jump on Sinners because it's like...
Yeah, see the new Godzilla. What was the last Godzilla movie that came out?
-1 for me?
-1?
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't seen
that
it.
was the most
I think I saw
recent
parts
one.
of it. I haven't watched it all the way through yet.
Yeah. And then, you haven't watched through -1 yet?
Mm-mm.
Well,
That's
you're
a
really...
good movie.
I know.
I'm wearing a Toho shirt right now.
I love kaiju stuff. I don't know. I just haven't been excited for it. I don't know why. It doesn't. I don't know why it just doesn't like.
Did you used to get excited for it?
Yeah, I used to love that shit. Like,
I'm a huge
because we're old.
No,
Maybe
I'm a
maybe.
kaiju freak. I'm here. I'm there for -1. I just got back from a trip to Japan where I went to Godzilla Land. Speaking of a Tim Robinson thing, I went to Godzilla Land wearing a Godzilla shirt, and as I'm getting strapped into the harness that you then, zip line into Shin Godzilla's mouth, the person was like, "You like Godzilla, don't you?" And I was like, "I don't know if this is a bit. I don't know if this is a language barrier thing." Like, I'm wearing a Godzilla shirt at Godzilla Land. Yes, I like Godzilla, obviously. Are you trying to start a conversation with me?
Be like,
are you
no,
trying
I
to be
hate
nice? Or are you making fun of me?
Oh,
no, I hate him. I hate Godzilla.
I fucking hate this guy.
that really does
I
seem
dragged my
like...
whole thing. I dragged my niece and my nephew, my wife, my brother-in-law, my in-laws. We all went to Godzilla Land because I hate Godzilla.
It's crazy. That does seem like a setup for I think you should leave bit.
Yeah. A little bit, yeah.
Like he takes the zip line and he comes back and like the same guy is there to help him out, but he's thinking the whole zip line through. It's like, did he mean that seriously? Like, is he trying to get under my skin?
If the zip line didn't immediately like go into like a shooting gallery, like I probably would have been left with that for longer. But I think they were trying to be nice, and also I then immediately got to do a kaiju shooting gallery, where it was one of those arcade games where you had to crouch to make sure you didn't get hit and stuff like that.
Oh.
It felt very
very interactive.
Here, this is absolutely my wheelhouse. But what is your favorite kaiju?
My favorite kaiju? Oh.
Yeah. I know you might have a weirder you loving like tokusatsu stuff. You might say one guy, Ryan, who showed up in one episode of Kamen Rider.
I
who
mean,
the
like,
fuck?
there's a number of one guys, but
Who's
like,
your
Kamen
glove
Rider
shit
never
I guess
really-
of
like Kamen Rider rarely deals with like kaiju in terms of like gigantic monster
Yes.
situation. But if I had to
I like
think about like,
Godzilla. Like
which
the
one, Mechagodzilla?
yeah,
which
Oh,
version?
he's dope.
the
He's
the
dope.
one where he's like the one that's like not the new version, but like the one where he's like a little bit updated. He looks like a little bit sleeker.
I think
He's got-
Kiryu.
Kiryu,
Is
I
that
think
one?
so.
Ah, yeah, Kiryu.
He's got like a pilot and shit.
Yeah,
yeah, Kiryu. Mm-mm.
Tokyo SOS and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what? I like Gamera.
You
Friend
like
of
Gamera?
children.
Ooh, being a
Yeah.
little different.
Gamera is cool.
I will say,
The
putting
fact that
on
he can retract his arms and head and then rocket spin,
put,
that shit rocks.
One of the best kaiju watching experiences I've ever had is we put on Gamera versus Virus, and that shit, for a room of people that had never seen a Gamera film before, that shit went so hard. I'm assuming you haven't seen it, Julio.
Nah, not for a long time. I
So the
think.
plot is that an alien virus that looks like a big octopus comes to Earth and he starts mind controlling people, and Gamera's got to save him. But the subplot is that the only people who know that what this monster's up to are an American Boy Scout and his friend, the Japanese equivalent, and they got to go in a little tiny Boy Scout made submarine and wake up Gamera so that Gamera can save everybody.
Wow.
I love it.
And all the Boy Scouts, American and Japanese, chant his theme song to give him enough power to fucking, like, Virus impales Gamera, and then Gamera just activates his rocket shoes and spins him around and around and around, and oh my god, it's cinema.
Gamera cares about the kids.
He's friend to the
Gamera
children.
is the
Friend to the children.
He's friend to the children. That's why the children had to wake him up.
Yeah.
I think I've said this before, but, like, one of those, like, you have a time machine, where would you go?
hmm
You know, there's a lot of histories, mysteries. There's lots of like famous UFO accounts, of course, but like up there was like, I would love to be in the theater when they first screened Gamera, when you're 45 minutes into the film and they use a rocket ship to flip Gamera over, and they're like, he's a turtle, he's fucked, he's on his back, he's gonna die. We got this. And that is the point in the movie where he retracts his legs and turns to a fucking UFO. And that has
Hell
not been
yeah.
hinted at. There's no Chekhov's gun here. It comes out of nowhere. And to be, other than I guess maybe you could say the fact that he eats fire, maybe
Yeah.
indicates that he might be able to suck in all his legs and turn and fart fire. But like to be in the
But
theater, being
zero,
like, I
zero
think-
indication.
what was the crowd reaction? I have to know.
I would
Yeah.
love to be in that crowd too.
They probably
I would
freaked
love
out.
to hear everybody go, "Oh!" If
I
there was
like-
anybody going, "Ah!" at the time in Japan theater, or
Yeah.
Japanese theater.
I like Rodan. Rodan is my favorite because I
Rodan's
love
pretty dope.
pterosaurs and because he's a good guy, but he has a real piece of shit attitude.
Yeah,
I like
He has
the,
a real I'm gonna start problems on purpose kind of
It's
attitude.
kind of a jerk situation.
And obviously, I really like the MonsterVerse Rodan design. I really like the Fire Rodan design. The more you make him look like a pterosaur, and the less you make him look like a chicken, is where I'm
It's
at.
better for you.
I like the more
It's
obscure
huge.
ones like King Caesar. Remember King Caesar?
Mm.
Ah,
Yeah, that's
look at
Mike's
you.
favorite. My brother-in-law. It's a cat.
Yeah,
It's
He's
a
like
shisha.
a big cat. Yeah.
It's supposed to be like those guardian statues you put out in front of
Yeah.
your house, come to
Yeah,
life
yeah.
with
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
song.
Uh-huh.
I think Titanosaurus is my glup shitto. It's just Godzilla with a long neck and who's allegedly a sea monster, but I like sea monsters, and you know,
Mhm.
That's cool.
I think he shows up. His first appearance is the Mecha Godzilla movie, and then he just like never comes back, other than
Yeah.
Final Wars.
Yeah.
You know, neither here
Final
nor
Wars
there.
is great.
I love Final Wars.
I like how Batra is literally just the recolor of Mothra.
Yes.
Yeah, huh?
Also, the fact that in Japan they're just dubbed as Black Mothra.
Real, I didn't know that.
How are things in Japan? right now.
Or maybe
'cause
just nicknamed as Black Mothra.
It's a little bit bummer town. They just had a super right wing candidate win who's
someone who's like
Oh,
really
yeah.
anti-immigrant, right?
anti-immigrant, and
Yeah.
I mean everybody's been saying this for years, and you know
I think they put out like a bounty to like reveal illegal workers in like Japan.
Damn,
Like, yeah,
that's crazy.
it's rough.
Oh man,
goes to show you this is a global problem.
yeah,
It is a big issue. Don't
yeah.
Can't
want to go too deep into the political.
Should I put somebody? Can I? Should I
Sure.
put somebody on blast?
Yeah, why
We'll
not?
never listen to this podcast episode.
You know what? Go ahead.
My parents have some very wealthy friends who, through a weird little loophole, they got their Italian citizenship, and they're like, "We're just gonna flee. It's too right wing in America." I'm like,
Okay.
To Italy?
You're not incorrect, but if I had my druthers, I would not flee to the country that currently has
Yeah.
an openly
even more
fascist party in charge.
That
Yeah.
seems like a
Bruce
crazy
Lee's
choice to
daughter is
do.
like the
man.
head of the coalition, and like they still have, like lovely parts of Italy. I had a great time there.
Yeah,
It is a cool place. Never forget Operation Gladio. Never forget the years fled. Real lessons to learn for us here. But like, it's a global problem. Who knows what would not be a good place to go to next year? But like, of all the places in Europe that you're fleeing to,
Yeah, right. To choose that place.
Yeah. It's like being like, I don't like how right wing this shit is. I'm gonna go to Francoist Spain, where freedom's still. Anyway, they'll never listen. It's fine.
okay.
just just hit him with the Jim Downey on Conan's podcast when
What's that?
when they were like, you never have you seen that bit?
No,
bro?
hit me.
Okay, so in Conan's podcast, weird podcast talking about a podcast, not really. Anyway, they had Jim Downey, a comedian, on as a guest, and they get into the subject of talking about Jeffrey Epstein, right? And and he's all like, I don't know how to tell you this, Jim, but Jeffrey's dead. Epstein's dead. And Jim's all like, Jeff Epstein, the New York financier? And he's like, yeah, why are you referring to him like that? Haha, nice try. If I heard something about that, it would have come through me first. Like the whole bit is him being like unaware of the whole island situation with Jeffrey
Okay.
Epstein. It's not like he wasn't doing it seriously as a thing. It was a bit,
You killed
but it
Julio
was
there.
super
That
funny.
was funny.
It was super funny because he's just all like, Jeff Epstein, the New York financier. He's like, why are you referring to him by his first name? He's like, you know what? I know what would solve this. Let's get Ghislaine on the phone. Let's get Ghislaine on the phone. We'll ask her. And he's all like, she's in jail. It was a super funny bit.
I
But
guess
you should have hit him with that. You're like, Italy? With the place with Mussolini?
the place Mussolini's granddaughter actively leading a coalition party.
Yeah.
That does kind of take us back though. Like, I don't know if there's much to say about it because it hasn't happened yet. But what is clearly, I think, a distraction from the files. They say they're going to release all the UFO shit
Mm.
again. It's
Again.
Oh, no,
third
that's
time they've
definitely a
released all the
distraction.
UFO
even,
shit.
even more UFO shit, which turns out to be
And-
more of nothing. Really,
What's
right?
crazy is that, like, to assume that this all came about because of, like, one off comment from, like, Obama in,
Yes!
like a YouTube interview.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, he's on an interview with I believe the YouTube channel is Brian Tyler Cohen, and they're having just a nice, polite interview, and Brian goes into like the sort of like jokey interview bits where he's just like, what do you think about aliens? And he's like, they exist. But then like, he says it in like the probability of being alone in the universe is like
Yeah,
incredibly small situation.
It's a really important distinction to be like, do you think that we got
do you think
aliens in Area
aliens are-
51 or
yeah.
think they
Oh,
just
yeah.
are around?
Yeah,
Like
and
not
I know one.
like they exist, but then like in a not observable situation or like capacity. But
Yeah.
you know, like again,
It
it's in
came
the
off as
situation
like,
of like
yeah,
it's
I
so
know an alien.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you watch the interview, it makes more sense. But when it's clipped, it sounds real bad.
It
And
sounds
I'm
bad,
guessing
but
that the
like
president only saw the clip because next day he was like,
yeah.
we got him.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
like
release
again,
them
to
all for
avoid
the
getting
third time.
too political. You think Donald Trump is the kind of guy who watches full 1 hour interviews? He seems
No.
like a YouTube short, and then even that he watches only half a short situation. That guy, like he doesn't seem to have. I mean, again, this is just getting into just insulting the man, but he doesn't seem to have the mental capacity to understand the brevity of like a full hour long interview.
I don't know about that. Yeah, probably you're right. Yeah.
I also, is this relevant too? So you guys remember who Lou? If you don't remember who Lou Elizondo is, I'm proud of you. But do you remember who Lou Elizondo is?
I don't remember this guy.
He's
I feel like that name is familiar, but I don't
he's
remember.
the counterintelligence freak who is like of the same phenotype as like Guy Fieri or the lead singer of Smash Mouth.
Okay.
Who, when Tom DeLonge first came out, he was like, "I'm Tom DeLonge's contact. We're gonna release UFO files."
Okay.
He
Why does that
basically
sound so
since
familiar?
2016, he's been the UFO guy.
Okay.
But people keep trusting him. It drives me nuts, right? Because the logic is, I can't trust what the government says because they do deliberate disinformation to cover stuff up.
Yeah.
And then Lou Elizondo, who is an Army counterintelligence officer, which means his job was to make stuff up and lie. It comes out and says, "I have the real UFO files," and everyone goes, "Yippee!"
Let's listen to
whistleblower,
this
a
guy.
guy we can trust. He was in the Army, and it just makes me so tired. I'm like, so you guys trust the Army, but not the government, and you
That
trust
seems
the
a little-
counterintelligence guy.
I think
Even
the
though his
levels
job
of trust
was to lie to
with,
you.
like,
His job was to lie, huh? That's funny.
Anyway,
I
he
think
just
the
opened a
level of
World War
trust
II
for-
themed bar in his backyard in Montana, and I'm like, God,
Oh.
that's so.
that
Man,
definitely feels like
on-
man in his late 60s going through a thing.
World War II themed bar.
Yes.
I don't know about that, and I can understand
I
a sports
would-
bar, but like,
All right, personally, I would love to go to a World War II themed bar if it wasn't run by a guy who seems like he would call you a slur for stepping through the door.
Yeah, exactly. When you say World War II themed bar, I say, whoa, 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 whoa. What kind?
Yeah. I mean, like, if it's only, like, if it's historically, like, accurate in
If it's
terms
like a
of, like,
bar that
presenting
would have
information
existed in the
unbiasedly, and then, like,
What-
also just kind of being cool with, like, presenting memorabilia.
To lose
Sure,
credit,
that's
this
fine.
appears to be U.S. Army World War II era memorabilia, but it does not seem. If I really believe, people are allowed to have multiple hobbies.
yeah,
Yes.
sure.
But if I were a UFO guy, I probably wouldn't be pouring all of my UFO money into a themed bar restaurant.
See,
know,
here's the big
UFO
thing.
theme bar, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That would be more on topic, no? That would
That'd
Like,
be
for
fun.
be
Yeah,
even
a
more
UFO
clearly a
themed
grift,
bar,
but I'd
if-
be like, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you were the UFO guy, you definitely should do a UFO theme bar. The big question that comes up now is like, what's the majority of the memorabilia in his World War II bar? That's
From?
my question. There's like two ways that can go incredibly red flaggy with like this bar, which is like A, the World War II theme bar is like a little too heavy on like the American fanaticism, which gets a little like heavily racist.
A little fashy.
or
yeah.
or two, it just has nothing but like German.
I will say, from the few pictures, it does seem pretty cool. However, I have just noticed that right above the bar, pride of place, in the first photo on their website, there is a Mauser, which is making me a little curious.
Uncomfortable.
A little. It's not quite a red flag, but I'm a little concerned. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here's the bar's website.
Okay, thank you, John.
It makes
Thank
you wonder
for
what's
that.
underneath the bar.
What makes me wonder, like, what memorabilia is not on display? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they-
it's front and center. There's a Mauser, and underneath that, I only assume is a knife taken from like a German soldier.
Yeah. There is sorry. There is a Roswell 1947 drink. I'm just gonna
Roswell.
read this
So
to you.
I
Recovered
feel like he's
near
kind of
New
half-assing it on leaning in on it.
Well, yeah, I like that there's one UFO thing, and at least it's tied to his shit.
They
Yeah,
got
but
some-
like it's kind of like a half-ass situation.
the
What
atomic
the? Sorry,
painkiller.
so much of this description is not what's in the drink. Listen to this. Recovered near a New Mexico crash site, this glowing grilled cocktail contains a blend of top secret ingredients known only to bombshell bartenders in beatings from Zeta Reticuli. Equal parts B-movie monster and mid-century housewife. It's fizzy, flashy, and definitely not FDA approved. Drink it before it disappears, and remember this conversation never happened.
What was that bit about housewives?
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean? Half your drinks are tiki drinks, dog. You don't get to make the girly drink. And I say this as a tiki drink and girly drink lover.
You say this as a heavy Shirley Temple appreciator.
I love
they
it.
got the Manhattan
If the local
Project.
Thai restaurant wouldn't make fun of me, I would order Shirley Temples every time.
I'd probably order what's
Thai
I'm looking
restaurant
at the.
is the do you like Godzilla moment every day for you?
Yeah,
I'm looking at the drink menu here.
me too. I'll be real. Credit where credit's due.
Yeah, they got some nice little descriptions.
A French 75, a painkiller. You know,
Atomic painkiller, yeah. Born at the Soggy Dollar Bar, this
I've been there.
delicious concoction blends cream of coconut and tropical juices with a suspicious amount of dark rum.
here I have a confession to make because I've been to the Soggy Dollar Bar when I was on the Joku cruise, and you know what? I like the painkiller at the Tonga Hut better than the painkiller at the Soggy Dollar Bar.
Ooh.
That's my controversial.
I think that's very controversial.
It was a really
Unless
good
we have,
painkiller. Make no mistake, but the little extra nutmeg or whatever that the Tonga Hut did. Like I'm a
little
Tonga
bit.
Hut diehard.
Yeah, same. I like that place. I go there with my wife.
I mean, it's a
every once in
dope place. It's got a sick little taqueria next
I
to
love
it.
the taqueria guy that shows up out back. Oh my god.
He's great.
That guy's a lifesaver, especially the fact that he delivers it to your table.
Oh my god, what a hero! And
What
it's
a
like
G.
grilled. Oh my god, it's such a
Great.
good. And
You
they've
can get
redone
mad
their
drunk
whole.
and then not have to walk.
Yes,
That's like amazing.
It was
the
best.
bliss I personally feel in nothing will fill the hole in my soul. Nothing will satiate my dark passenger, but getting a authentically made set of tacos and then like a Mai Tai,
Yeah.
it does pretty good.
Getting a bomb
too
ass
good.
quesadilla and then like downing like your third like really tall drink.
I know. Sometimes
Oh wait,
I remember back when I was married, I would go there after work sometimes.
yeah,
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
just to like chill and hang out, and
Hey, man.
I would get a burrito and a beer and just sit.
That's like a good time. That's a
Oh,
good
that was
post work night.
Yeah, it was good. It was great.
I've also seen on Lou Elizondo's menu that he does the French fries are called freedom fries, which is a red flag. So all the good stuff I was saying about his menu,
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
think
We're
freedom
sitting pretty
fries.
mixed now.
I think one thing
they got peanut
like
charcuterie.
yes, it's a
though.
little ridiculous to put in all of those like to put in all of those words just to describe your
I
drink
appreciate
without even
theming.
Yeah.
without describing what's exactly inside of your drink. Whatever, fine, you're allowed to like lore you're allowed to lore max on your drink if you want. But like I don't know, I feel like you need to throw in like, oh, there's like a blue curacao in it or something.
For allergies or something. Like maybe you can ask a
like,
waitress.
so like, oh, there's a peanut based drink in this. You probably shouldn't drink.
It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I would probably enjoy several of these drinks.
Yeah.
I feel like there's I think he's opened the door. Let me be devil's advocate.
Okay.
Create create a bar where all of your mixed drinks have nothing that describes anything about the drink, and it's just nothing but like 2-page lore.
There is an assumption that you know what all of these drinks are,
Yeah, a little bit.
because they're all just a paragraph. All these
I'll have
descriptions
rusty
are
nail,
just a
please.
paragraph.
That's what I'm saying. Like opening the door to just be all like, okay, if you're a heavy drinker, if you're an alcoholic.
Wait. Ava Gardner's Singapore Sling does adequately describe a Singapore Sling, but nothing on the menu. I guess Humphrey Bogart's Beginning of a Beautiful Friendship. That's a custom cocktail. Nothing.
Okay.
Everything.
You're like really trying hard to scan.
Well,
for
some of these
something.
describe the drink. Some of these describe what they've done to make it their own version of a drink. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not a restaurateur. I'm really out of my depth. I should stick to making fun of him about UFO shit. But this is like, I don't know, dog.
I'm so glad I don't drink anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you should definitely describe what's in the drink in
See,
order
that's
to.
another good thing about tiki drinks, though, is you can get you can get a virgin pina colada and you won't really know the difference.
That's true. I mean,
It's all
Just
about
a coconut
flavor.
milkshake.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
it's all about
You won't
flavor
get drunk
at that
though.
point.
But yeah,
You'll
just get sugar high probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm saying, you can open one of like the many D&D themed bars, and then just instead of putting ingredients, just put like your lore.
Yeah.
If a dude who was less sketchy put this exact same thing word for word on the menu, specifically the Roswell 1947, I would eat that shit with a spoon.
But
You know what I
this-
mean? I'd be like, I
Yeah.
love that I don't know what it is. Don't know about the mid-century housewife part, but I like, or the
Yeah.
FDA approved part. I like the rest of what I'm seeing. I like a weird ass drink. I like a drink experience. I love that you're doing lore for it to
Yeah.
get me
Yeah.
hyped up.
but
But the
type
fact that he's
person
kind
you
of
are-
a guy who's made who
but the kind
was
of
a
human
professional
being you are
liar
makes me a little
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
yeah.
Oh man.
a little off topic and a little strange to bring up.
One last thing,
What?
and then we'll close the book here.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bombshell's American Cantina. I don't like the combination of American Cantina. I do like where every sip is a direct hit. That's kind of kind of have to give it to him. That's kind of a
Where
good.
every sip is a direct hit.
That's good marketing.
That's kind of good. Okay, please continue.
That's solid marketing.
I'm
So-
physically closing the tab. You can watch my hand go.
There you go. I watched it. Even the light faded from his face.
Yes.
A little off topic and like probably not something we're incredibly tuned in onto, considering that I just read about this like yesterday. But like apparently like they're doing research into like chemicals that go into like creating headphones, because they're
Oh, I
just all
saw
like
this.
they're like, oh hey, turns out the brand of headphone you're wearing might be making you gay. And I'm like, what? How is that?
I just heard like various cancers from Forever Chemicals.
Oh, not even the cancer situation. It's just like someone else was just like
Headphones?
look. Yeah, they're like, oh, the chemicals that are sitting in like headphone
They're
production.
turning the frogs
like,
gay.
I don't know, like something. Again, I don't believe it myself. I think it's like a complete crock. But like someone is just all like, oh, hey, the chemicals in your headphones, like when they make contact with your skin and for long durations of exposure, will turn you chemically into a gay person. And I'm like, that doesn't seem possible.
No.
No,
It was like, I think it was quoted as like the feminization of males, and I was like, what does that mean?
No.
that's like
I wear-
that's a right wing dog whistle.
Yeah, that seems like immediately in my brain, I'm like, this like seems like a grift, or just like someone just trying to like twist the market
That
to
can't
like
be
buy
true.
certain type of
Okay,
headphones.
here I've double checked myself. Here's
That's
an
so
article from the
stupid.
Guardian.
Is it about the cancers?
Yeah, so it is
Nice.
Bose, Panasonic, Samsung, and Sennheiser were found to contain harmful chemicals in the formulation of the plastics from which they were made. Yada yada. Highest risk is if you're working out, when you're sweating.
Yeah.
I got turtle itches.
Yeah.
I have AKGs. I'm not allowed to get cancer.
Yes. The chemicals can cause cancer, neurodevelopment problems, and, in fact, feminization, which I'm like, what do you mean, The Guardian? Time to remember that this is a British magazine.
What does that mean? Yeah. Again, what does that mean?
Okay, so if you scroll down, it just means lowered sperm counts.
Okay.
Why use the term feminization?
Because because the UK is a very transphobic place.
I don't get it. Just say like lower sperm count.
Yeah.
Like I don't like when you say feminization.
Although there is no okay, sorry. Daily use is
okay.
bad, but there is no immediate health risk.
Okay.
All right, then what the then what the hell's the point of the fucking article, man? Unless you're actually getting
to get
cancer, I don't
clicks
get it.
To get clicks from right-wing podcasts and idiots like us.
Yeah.
I guess so. Idiots like us, man.
Oh,
So
wow.
Alex Jones can yell and cry about it, and so we can be like, can you believe Alex Jones is yelling and crying about it?
So that people can make another like 3-minute like music remix of him saying liberal. Have you
he's
seen
having
that?
a bad time. Not as bad as he should be, considering all the shit he's done, but he's
He
having a
should be
bad
having
time.
a worse time considering the fact that he called children who got shot crisis actors.
Yeah. Huge
I'm
piece of
bringing
shit.
it up again because it's a disgusting behavior, but like things like that shouldn't be normalized. I don't think you should try to normalize situations that shouldn't be happening in the first place. Or even like downplaying the instance of situations like that. It's like it's just disgusting behavior, man. Not even like a get on my pedestal kind of high horse situation or being a holier than thou. It's all like why is it so hard to be against shooting people?
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I don't get it. either.
Frustrates me.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
The media ecosystem, the information ecosystem is Mo, and I'm sorry we keep circling back that today. It's not fun.
A little bit, yeah. Oh man. But
Anyway.
let's see here.
I kind of really
Let's
hate
find
like,
something.
this-
Let's end on something happy. I don't want to end on a bummer.
well,
I kind of really hate the profile picture that like my webcam took for this.
It's never been good. Riverside
It's never been
hates
good,
me.
but then this one makes me look really like really pretentious. I got like my hand on my chin and I'm looking like this. I'm looking like I'm like trying to be
mine is
like
like
a
I'm like got a migraine or something.
You look like you're getting abducted.
Yeah.
Right, your
Like a
profile.
hand is just coming up.
I have to issue a formal apology to my buddy Lou Elizondo and his good bar. My friend Julio got abducted live on camera.
Yeah. We didn't see it, but like for an instance he was like flash abducted and when we got in he got brought back.
I was like, they didn't want me.
Yeah, it's not that they didn't want you, they were just checking up on the probe.
I guess so, yeah. Oh man,
You think aliens do that from time
Oh, yeah.
time to time?
They check
They like
up
Right,
come
okay,
back.
so if we play
then-
in the space,
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
if we play in the space and we say aliens are tagging us for whatever reason,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what the probes are. Like just like the scientists, they're checking their little beep boop, right?
Of
They're like,
course.
how's my special human doing?
yeah,
Yeah. How's my little experiment doing down there?
yeah.
Is he good?
You guys remember that one episode of Adventure Time where Tree Trunks introduces her pig husband to her alien husband?
No,
You
no,
remember
but
that
I dropped
episode?
out of Adventure Time pretty early, so
You did.
I don't
didn't
remember
you?
that episode, but I do remember her pig husband.
Yeah, she had a
Tree Trunks got around.
She
Tree
got,
Trunks got around.
she got abducted by aliens at some point in her life and had alien babies with this one alien.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
I don't like that there's a straight line from fucking David Jacobs to Adventure Time.
Oh man, but yeah, I guess we'll close this one out on that.
Be good. Do something nice for somebody else this week.
Yeah, take care of your loved ones. Yeah, thank you, Jesse Sanders, for making her music. Donate if you can. We'd appreciate it. Shout us out. We had a little spike in listenership a little while ago, and I just felt like sharing that. So thank you very much.
Again.
Thank you for sharing us. Keep sharing us.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I guess what else? Check out our Patreon if you want. Donate if you can. We'd appreciate it. Shout us out. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.